You've been wearing a bob for years, and somehow it keeps feeling heavier, older, and more wrong with every passing month. Imagine a bob so perfectly dialed in that strangers start asking your age, and then doing the math twice. Get ready for 5 bob fixes that refresh everything instantly. I researched the worst style and beauty mistakes and youth-boosting fixes for mature women, so you get simple, proven transformations that work instantly. Today we're perfecting the bob, and by part 3, you'll want to pause and look in the mirror. I mean it. We're covering 5 mistakes that silently age women every single day. The wrong length, the wrong weight, the wrong part, and 2 more that most stylists never mention. Stay for part 4 because that one fix alone changes the entire frame of your face. And the very first mistake? I see it on 9 out of 10 women wearing a bob right now. Let's go. Part 1. The length that drags everything down. There is one bob length that feels safe, familiar, and completely timeless. And it is quietly one of the most aging choices a woman over 50 can make. You probably found your length years ago and stayed there. Maybe a stylist recommended it. Maybe it just felt right at the time. Here is the truth no one says out loud. A bob that hits at collarbone length adds visual weight exactly where you do not want it. Along your jaw, around your neck, and straight across your shoulders. That horizontal line pulls the eye downward. And when the eye moves down, the face reads older. That is not your fault. Collarbone bobs are everywhere. They look elegant in photographs and on younger faces with tighter jaw definition. But after 50, when the jawline naturally softens, that extra length amplifies every change instead of working with it. This one is everything. The swap is clean. Ask your stylist to bring your bob to just below the earlobe. Not shorter, not longer, right at that hinge point. That single adjustment lifts the entire lower face visually. Your jaw looks sharper. Your neck looks longer. Your cheekbones suddenly do more of the talking. If you love length, you do not have to give it all up. Ask for a graduated bob instead. Shorter at the nape, slightly longer at the front. That diagonal line is the opposite of aging. It creates movement, lifts the eye, and gives your bone structure the showcase it deserves. Honestly, I wish someone had shown me this comparison side by side years ago. The difference in how the face reads is not subtle. It is immediate. Maintain this by trimming every 6 to 8 weeks. A bob that grows even half an inch past that sweet spot starts working against you instead of for you. Up next, part 2 reveals a weight problem hiding inside your bob that your stylist may never have flagged. And it is doing more damage than the length ever did. Part 2. The blunt weight line nobody warns you about. Have you ever walked out of a salon feeling like your hair just got heavier? Even though they barely took any length off? That feeling is real. And there is a specific reason it keeps happening. A blunt bob, cut completely straight across with no layering or internal texture, creates what stylists call a weight line. It is a dense horizontal band of hair that sits at the ends of your cut. On younger hair with high density and natural elasticity, that weight line reads as chic and structured. On mature hair, which is typically finer, drier, and less voluminous at the root, that same line reads as a thick shelf sitting on your jawline. And a visual shelf along the jaw is the single fastest way to add perceived age to any face shape. You needed to hear this. The fix is not a different cut entirely. It is a technique applied to your existing bob. Ask your stylist specifically for point cutting at the ends. Point cutting removes that hard line by cutting into the hair vertically at the tips, which breaks up the density and creates a softer, more natural finish. If you want more movement throughout, ask for interior layering. This is different from traditional layering that removes length. Interior layering adds lightness and movement without changing the outer shape of your bob at all. The silhouette stays sleek. The weight disappears. If you are still asking for a clean blunt cut every time, swap it for a soft blunt finish with point cut ends. The shape stays. The weight line goes. The difference on your face is not minor. This is the one that made a friend of mine stop mid-conversation and ask what I had done differently. She could not name it, but she felt it immediately. Keep interior layered bobs refreshed every 8 weeks. Fine mature hair loses its shape faster, and the moment the internal structure flattens, that weight line comes back. Part 3 is where most women have been making a mistake since the day they first got their bob, and it is one that no amount of product can fix. Keep watching. Part 3. The part placement that flatters nobody. Bold truth. Where your hair parts is reshaping your entire face right now. And most women have never once questioned it. You chose your part years ago. Maybe a stylist put it there. Maybe you just fell into it. And now it is so automatic you do not even see it anymore. A center part is the first place to look. On a mature face, a center part divides your features with a perfectly vertical line. And vertical symmetry draws attention directly to every area where natural asymmetry has increased with age. Forehead lines, uneven brow placement, the gentle shift of facial volume. All of it becomes more visible because the part is announcing the center of your face like a spotlight. The center part also flattens the crown. And a flat crown on fine mature hair removes the one element that adds visual lift to your whole silhouette. Yes, that's simple. A deep side part does three things at once. It immediately adds volume at the root where you need it most. It creates an asymmetrical frame that draws the eye across the face diagonally rather than splitting it down the middle. And it gives your cheekbones, those beautiful natural angles, more room to show. There is one technique that changes how your entire face reads the moment you sit in the chair. And your stylist can show you exactly where to place it in under 2 minutes. Ask them to place your part at the outer edge of your eyebrow, not above the center of your eye. That specific placement gives you the diagonal sweep without pushing the part so far to the side that it flattens the opposite section. If you are still using a center part every morning, swap it for a deep side part sitting just past the outer brow. Try it for 3 days. Your face reads completely differently by day 1. Refresh your part placement every wash. Fine hair migrates back toward its old habit. And keeping the part trained takes only seconds with a wide tooth comb right out of the shower. What is coming in part 4 stopped 3 women I know from making a color mistake that was silently adding a decade. You are going to want to hear this one. Part 4. The color mistake hiding inside your bob. You spent time and money on your color. Your bob is freshly cut. And something still looks heavier, duller, and older than it should. Here is what most women never connect. Your bob shape and your color are working against each other, and neither one is wrong alone. All-over single process color is one of the most common choices for women wearing bobs, and on mature hair, it is one of the most aging. When every strand is the same flat tone, the hair loses all sense of depth and movement. Combined with a blunt bob that already sits close to the face, that flat color creates a visual block. A solid mass of uniform color framing your features with no light, no variation, no life. And flat color next to a mature complexion makes the skin look duller, not the hair. This one is everything. The swap is baby lights. Ask your colorist specifically for fine baby lights woven throughout the top and front sections of your bob. Not highlights, which are chunkier and harsher, but baby lights, which mimic the natural variation of younger hair. They add dimension without drama. They catch light in a way that makes your entire face glow. If you have gone fully gray and love it, ask for a root smudge instead. A technique that softens the root line and adds variation in tone from root to midshaft. So the gray reads luminous and intentional rather than flat and grown out. Honestly, the right color technique inside a bob does more for your face than any concealer, highlighter, or blush ever could. If you are still refreshing with all-over single process color, swap it for baby lights or a root smudge at your next appointment. And ask your colorist to concentrate the lightest pieces around your face framing sections. Those are the strands that sit closest to your skin. And they are the ones that do the most lifting. Maintain the dimension by toning every 8 weeks. Baby lights fade beautifully, but toning keeps the warmth and brightness locked in so your bob keeps working for you between appointments. Part 5 is the one most women call the quiet fix. Invisible to everyone around you, but impossible to unsee once you know it. I will see you there. Part 5. The neckline nobody looks at but everyone sees. You have fixed your length, your weight, your part, and your color. And there is still one thing aging your entire bob that nobody has ever pointed at directly. It is the back of your neck. And it is the first thing people see when you walk into a room. A squared neckline, where the hair is cut straight across the back of the neck, feels tidy in the salon and looks untidy within 2 weeks. As fine mature hair grows, a squared neckline fills in densely and creates a thick horizontal band across the nape. That band reads as visual weight in the exact place where you want the eye to travel up, not stop. A squared neckline also ages the neck. It draws a line across it and frames any natural texture or softness in the skin rather than letting the neck read as part of a long, elegant silhouette. You needed to hear this. Ask your stylist specifically for a beveled neckline. A beveled finish means the hair at the nape is tapered gently inward rather than cut blunt across. It follows the natural curve of the neck, it stays clean longer between trims, and it makes the neck appear visibly longer. If your bob has any graduation, a beveled neckline is what completes the shape. Without it, you have a silhouette that is finished at the front and unfinished where it matters most. This is the one that made a woman I know start wearing her hair up less, because she finally loved how the back looked. If you are still getting a squared neckline by default, swap that single request at your next trim. Ask your stylist to bevel it instead of blunt it. The appointment does not take longer. The result lasts weeks further and photographs completely differently from every angle. Keep a beveled neckline fresh by trimming the nape every 4 to 5 weeks even if the rest of your bob is not due. Fine hair at the nape grows faster, and the moment that line blurs, your entire silhouette softens in the wrong direction. You just learned 5 bob fixes that most women spend years trying to find. And you found all 5 in one sitting. That is your bone structure working with the right information now, not against it. You just learned 5 bob mistakes that most women spend years trying to diagnose on their own. The aging length, the invisible weight line, the wrong part, the flat color, and the neckline nobody ever thinks to question. You know all 5 now, and that changes every appointment from here forward. Wear your bob with the confidence it was always meant to carry. Because your natural elegance was never the problem. It just needed the right frame. Tell me in the comments, which of these 5 mistakes were you making without even realizing it? Drop a number below. I read every single one. Next time, we are looking at the one haircut framing mistake that makes a beautiful face look 10 years older from across the room. And it is not what you think. Like this video, subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path, and I will see you in the next one.